Alright guys, what is going on? I'm Skyknight, and thank you for joining me on one of my first videos actually on my channel, which is going to be talking about Dokkan and a big celebration coming, Saiyan Day. Now Saiyan Day is actually coming on March 18th, that's just how it's always been, but so far Dokkan has not actually announced what the celebration is going to be about. So if we actually look at the news and actually scroll down a bit earlier, but you know, we've announced the Team Bardock stuff, the AGL, EZA Bardock, HL Bardock, EZA, geez, and then the last thing they put on was the Breakers information, so actually we have no clue what's going to be for the Saiyan Day celebration, and that's leading a lot of people to speculate, okay, are they going to put some sort of Vegeta in there, a Bardock, some sort of Goku, what are they going to do here? And I'm going to be giving you guys my 2 cents on that opinion, on this question, and I'm going to be giving you probably 2 or 3 kind of ideas I have for Saiyan Day characters that they could put forward the banner, and then also some EZAs that kind of maybe go into some of those ideas. So, first off, one of my early videos, I apologize for quality, I apologize for probably having energy all over the place, and I apologize because I'm going to be probably messing up my words a lot. But, if you like this sort of content and if you want to see more of it, please leave a like on the video. And if you want to see more stuff that I got going on, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to grow the channel, I'm new to content creation, editing, recording, obviously audio, because the audio is probably going to sound a bit scuffed right now, but I'm new to all of this stuff, so I'm going to be trying to learn, I'm going to be trying to make better content. But yeah, like, subscribe, and also, right now guys, because of the video topic here, put a comment and talk about what character you're hoping to see for Saiyan Day, however outlandish it may be, whatever crazy ideas you got, make sure to put them in the comment, because I want to see what you guys have to say and what you guys are thinking. Alright, now let's get into it. First thing I want to do is talk about the 9th year. So far, and unfortunately, Dokkan Info isn't showing all the units from the 9th year anniversary and everything, but the 9th year has been such a banger. Starting off with Gogeta and Broly from the Super Broly movie, and then going into Beast Gohan and Gamma 1 and 2. Now, obviously, Beast Gohan alone has probably carried the anniversary in terms of just the hype of finally getting him. Everyone knows the least Gohan, all the memes and everything from the 7th year. Just great to finally have Beast Gohan. Then obviously we're talking about the EZAs. The 6th year EZAs here have been absolutely phenomenal. Vegito and Bootanks, Evo Ken, STR-MUI from the Kefla sort of part of the Term and Power. All these EZAs, all the content for the 9th year anniversary has been absolutely banger, and in my opinion, the 9th year anniversary is the best anniversary in all of Dokkan's, I guess, game span, or however you want to call it. Unfortunately, as the years go though, it has to dip. So now we had the AGL Dokkanfest Frieza. And actually, I do love the Frieza. I think I don't have the unit personally because I'm a free-to-play player, so I have to be kind of smart with how I spend my stones. And I'll show you why I have to be smart here. This banner's ass. I'm gonna be honest, the banner is not great. You know, personally, I do not have the Turles. I do not have the Gohan Piccolo. I don't have, obviously, the Dodoria or the Frieza. I do have the Bardock, though. But also, the units themselves are not exactly broken to the point where, oh, if you get them, you're changing your account. So I have to be kind of smart, and for those of you who are in a similar boat like me, you're free to play, or if you just don't have the ability to spend for a lot of stones, I also recommend, if you guys are still considering it, unless you really want this Frieza, don't summon on this banner particularly. Frieza will come back, and you can get him for red coins. It'll be pretty straightforward, and I'm sure there'll probably be a better banner with him on it as well. Anyways, now that that's happening, people are speculating what's the Saiyan Day character going to be. So I want to first go into what the past few Saiyan Day characters have been, so we can kind of get an idea of where I at least think they might go. So going to the 5th year, I want to go with the 5th year because that's where a bit of relevancy, I guess, is important. AGL Bardock, obviously he just had his EZA. People are speculating, some people at least, that Bardock is going to be the Saiyan Day character because he just got an EZA on this Saiyan Day version, and it may have some correlation to Frieza. Now the problem I have with that opinion is we just got Tech Bardock 1.5 years ago, I would say, the end of 7th year, right? And I will get to 7th year to show that in a sec, but actually let me just do it right now as I'm talking about it, but 7th year is when we got Bardock, right there. Now this Bardock is supposed to be the counter to the Dokkanfest Frieza we have right now, so it doesn't really make sense to make another one of those Bardocks for Saiyan Day in my opinion, and it doesn't make sense to really go into AGL Bardock again as well, in my opinion. Now, maybe they'll go in that direction. It was kind of unexpected that the AGL Bardock would be the EZA, but who knows? We don't really know. I don't know for sure. I'm just assuming that's not going to be what they're doing. Now, 6th year, everyone probably remembers this. Z Broly, one of the dopest Saiyan Day characters I could have imagined them going for. I still love the animations today. I still think the unit's awesome. The only problem is obviously with a lot of these units, they're just aged, and so the kits are no longer as good. Now going in from 6th to 7th year, this was also something I wasn't expecting, but Majin Vegeta. I don't know how many of you guys were expecting Majin Vegeta. I certainly was not, but I'm so glad they did it because Majin Vegeta is so dope. The music for this character, the OSTs, the super attack animations, everything was just so great. And obviously the unit himself is another example of a character that's just fallen off. I think he's just not good enough to run on the elite teams. But that's a combination of, Beast Gohan changing the teams to be superhero and stuff. He doesn't fit that category. And then also it's just one of those things where his kit doesn't also age well, at least for now. But we'll see what happens. Now last year we had the Battle of Gods God Goku and the Battle of Gods movie Vegeta. Both of them are movie heroes, not superheroes, which I think is kind of dumb, but that's an aside. The fact that they've done these sort of characters for Saiyan Days is something that tells me, one, I am never going to be ready for what they have to show. They just kind of do fun units, but they also do characters that I just don't think about. Like, I don't think Majin Vegeta when I think Saiyan Day, and it makes perfect sense, but at the same time, it's like, oh, they're not going to do a Majin Vegeta for a Dokkanfest. They're not going to do a God Goku for Dokkanfest. They just don't pop into my mind. So I'm kind of having to think about that when I'm making this video. So what I'm going to be suggesting are some ideas that at least I think would be kind of fun and probably good ideas for them to do. Now the first one, and I'm going to put the crazy one first. I'm going to put the crazy idea I got, and that's going to be King Vegeta. You might be thinking, what the heck is this guy talking about? You probably have something more profane to say than that. But I honestly am saying King Vegeta just for the sake of having fun. It's a game. It's about having fun. There's crazy units. I mean, heck, we got Dokkanfest Kale. We were like, Dokkanfest Kale? And that was last year, by the way. We're like, no way. But they did it. And so I'm saying King Vegeta because in my mind I'm thinking, hey, if we want to kind of go into the crazy route here, King Vegeta, the king of all Saiyans, literally the king of Saiyans, meaning Saiyan Day perfectly fits him. He would be able to maybe be an extreme lead, obviously. So obviously we do need some extreme units. Make him a Pure Saiyan's lead on top of that, have him run with Super Broly for 9th year. That'd be pretty dope. And then also, I think from a sense of keeping things thematic, I mean, we just had AGL Dokkanfest Frieza, who in his active skill and his entire character is based on destroying the Saiyans. Now we have King Vegeta leading the Saiyans. Like, I think that'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of crazy. I don't think, if I'm being honest, I don't think it makes sense from Dokkan's perspective, from the devs' perspective, because it just doesn't seem like something that would net a lot of revenue. So I don't think it's going to happen. But I think if we're talking about crazy ideas, that's got to be one of them, right? Now, another idea honestly could be, and I'm going to be saying this kind of crazy, probably unrealistic, Super Saiyan 3 Goku from the Fusion Reborn movie. This is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku I'm trying to refer to here. He is old. Like, he is so old, his EZA is old. And so, looking at that, my thinking is, why not get another Super Saiyan 3 Goku? I don't think we have too many of this Goku. In fact, this might be the only one. I hope I'm not wrong because that would be awkward. But I don't think we have that many Gokus who represent the Fusion Reborn movie, Super Saiyan 3 and all that. So the reason why I'm saying that is because a couple things. One is, I think it'd be cool to revisit the Fusion Reborn movie. It's been a while. I think that Goku, that Super Saiyan 3 Goku from that movie has dope super attacks and could be just dope animation as well. And also, I mean, come on. This unit is old too. He needs an EZA. He is so dope. In my opinion, his animations are still, to this day, some of the best. And I honestly may argue that he's top 10 animations. That's how crazy I'm willing to go for this Gogeta in terms of his animations as a whole. But the unit is unfortunately old, and he does need some love. So I think an EZA would be perfect. I mean, it's almost been 3 years. Now is, I think, a perfect time to bring it back. And hey, if you want to go Saiyan, I mean, Goku, right there. Saiyan with Vegeta, 2 Saiyans right there into another Saiyan and Gogeta. It all kind of works, in my opinion. But might not work at the same time because it's not necessarily completely related to just being a Saiyan. I think it's kind of a reach for me, and something more of me just kind of trying to find a way to kind of throw in an EZA there of a unit that I think would be really dope to have. So that's just kind of a speculatory thing. Again, I think that's probably not as crazy as the King Vegeta take, but that'd be kind of fun too, and I don't think it's really realistic. But another one, and this is the one that I honestly think they're going to go for, me personally, and this is actually something I want them to do, Dokkanfest Super Saiyan Vegeta from Super Saiyan Vegeta versus Android 19 in the Android Saga, or I guess the Cell Saga, depending on how you want to call it. This unit is free-to-play LR, so the animations are not peak. The unit is not peak in general. I think we need a Dokkanfest of this unit. Why? Also because, I mean, let's think about it. Having an intro of him transforming, the transforming scene, if you guys have ever seen it, is just awesome. The unit, dope animations, dope everything. And it's just one of those things that I look at and I'm thinking to myself, why not, right? So that's something I want to think about. And then also, Vegeta is just, I think, a perfect representation of Saiyan, as he was back in 7 year when he was Majin Vegeta. And then also, the representation of this Vegeta in particular is the fact that he is extreme. He's an extreme class unit, this Vegeta in particular. And so if they keep with that sense, and we get another extreme Saiyan, we get someone who could lead pure Saiyans, that would be awesome. And I think that's really where they should go. I know some people are saying Z Broly again. I don't think it makes sense, because I think it's just one of those things that they could do. Absolutely, they could go anywhere really, and I have no clue where they could go, but they could easily go anywhere and justify it. But I think in terms of where there's like an untapped area, I think that Vegeta is where it would work, personally. And then, you know, the thing about Vegeta is he could actually justify some crazy easy options and directions. And this one is not it's not really related to it, but one that I would personally hope for an EZA soon. This Namek Goku. Now they may save this for a Planet Namek sort of celebration, also to coincide with the AGL Full Power Frieza. You know, that's how they did it with the worldwide for the both back in the 6th year, I believe, and it makes sense to have them EZA together. But this guy, man, he needs an EZA. He's an awesome unit. His animations are sick. His OST is a banger. The unit is just so iconic, and you know, I think an EZA would do it some justice. But you know, those are my opinions on the certain units that they could put. Obviously, they can go anywhere. They could go with another Super Saiyan Bardock. I just don't think it really makes sense personally. But we don't know. They could go anywhere. They can go any point, but it will be obviously a Saiyan. That's what we know for sure. The problem is there's so many Saiyans to choose from. You can't really go wrong making a pick, but at the same time, you can go wrong trying to guess. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be my opinion on what sort of Saiyan Day characters we may see. Hopefully, personally, I'm gonna say again, hopefully we see a Big Bang Attack Vegeta, because that would be dope. But again, you guys, leave your comments down below. Tell me what character you would want for Saiyan Day. Maybe also what EZAs you're hoping to get soon, if not during Saiyan Day celebration, just maybe sometime in the next few months, because obviously there are some dope characters who just need EZAs now, but they haven't gotten it because they're probably going to be saving it for more thematic periods. But obviously, you guys, let me know what you think about both of those things. And then again, one of my first few videos, so first off, apologies for the audio, for the thumbnail if it looks kind of jank, for the video quality if it looks kind of wonky. I am trying to figure all this out, and also, you know, just trying to make this content better and better for you guys, because I am trying to grow the channel. But if you do like the content, if you want to see more of it, make sure to hit a like, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Hope you guys have a great Saiyan Day. Peace out.